Hello and welcome back to the Film Club Rejects podcast. I'm Will. This is Brendan.
We're alive, guys.
We're live.
Sorry for the sorry for the week-long delay. Will and I have just been pretty busy with our lives and stuff, and had some conflicting schedule stuff. But we are back, and thank you for being rejects with all of
Thank you
us.
very much. All right.
Will, you want to kick us off this week? Your Rosebud Thorn.
Yeah, I'll kick it off. So Rosebud Thorn for me is, my rose. I finally got my placements for my student teaching stuff, and all of that's starting to get figured out.
Ooh.
So thank God, because that was getting a little stressful because it's getting a little late in the year. Um, my bud is I'm gonna go visit some family this weekend. It's homecoming for my sister's college, so that's gonna be fun. Gonna see some buddies and see my family. Um, and Thorn, I'm gonna have to start taking a little bit more time off of work, I think, in order to get like the hours that I need for the student
Student
teaching,
teaching.
which sucks. That's not what I wanted to do, but sometimes that's kind of
Gotta
yeah,
gotta pivot sometimes, baby.
yeah, exactly. So anyway, your turn.
Uh, my rose. I have been doing a lot of training this week and making some decent money. And my one of the guys I got working. His name's Carter Witt. Started working him out in May. Um, he played at Belmont last year and just had his first tryout for the NBA G League yesterday, and he played well in it. Apparently, one of the guys with the Bulls, who I'm friends with, just texted me about 5 minutes ago, telling me that the workout went well and that he Carter played very well in it. So very happy to hear that.
Hell yeah.
Um, yep. My bud is I am heading out to Louisville next week. Um, gonna be back, and I'm gonna be there all week, which I'm super excited for. I'm gonna be back working with my um, a couple of my pro guys and a couple of my um, uh, high school kids that are gonna be going Division 1 next year. Um, and Louisville, I mean, man, I know I know you haven't been, but Louisville is such a fun place. Like the city's really cool.
I've been
There's a
to
lot of
Louisville.
like, have you?
Hmm.
Okay. It's super fun city. I mean, like, I like it a lot. It's very if you know me, it's very my speed level of city. So, very fun. I enjoy it. They got, sports is good there too. So like, it's fun, man. So
Yeah.
excited for that next week. And then my thorn. I'm 1-2 in fantasy football, and
Oh,
it's really
speaking
sad.
of speaking of, we haven't had the pods since we faced each other.
I lost.
And he lost.
I
He did.
lost.
Mm-hmm.
I lost.
Big time. Yep.
I
Oh
lost.
yeah.
In other news, though, Will forgot to start a defense this week, so that's not the only embarrassing
Well, I
thing.
didn't forget to. Just we're using a dumb
No,
app.
Will didn't check his team to make sure his defense was in his lineup somehow.
Yeah,
So
because it didn't automatically do it like every other fantasy app. Because we're
you mean
using a
like
dumb
just
app.
like ESPN?
Yeah.
ESPN's the only other fantasy app we've used.
Hmm. Well,
So
I've used other
anyway,
ones too, and it's done that. But anyway, so we're gonna move on to what we've been watching. We haven't done that since week 1, so
mhm,
I think it's time for episode 4 to bring that back. So Brendan, what have you been watching?
you're gonna get mad at me.
Because you didn't watch those episodes,
Um,
did you?
no, I did
No,
not.
I didn't.
But
Okay.
Uh, but that's not why you're gonna get mad at me.
Okay.
You're gonna get mad at me because I rewatched for the third time the F1 movie, and it just, bro, it gets better and better every time. It gets better and better every time. I mean, I'm genuinely close to. I have one movie in my letterbox ranked as a 5 star.
Mm-hmm.
and that's Captain America: The Winter Soldier.
Mm-hmm.
I am I'm close. I'm not there yet, but I'm close to bumping F1 into that
Interesting.
territory.
You got no issues with it.
Not no issues. Let's not go there.
Okay, so I think we should. I think we need to establish when you're ranking movies. Is it possible for something that you have issues with to be a 5 out of 5 for you? Like if you don't like,
Yes.
so it's possible for you to have an imperfect movie in your mind as a 5 out of 5. Because if I have
May,
issues with a movie, I don't think I can put it as 5 out of 5. I might put it like 4.9, but like
it I don't know. It depends.
Which
I
letterboxed is
yeah,
letterboxed is weird because you can't do like you can put
yeah.
0.5, but
I guess no. I'll say the thing is though, I don't have any issues with F1.
okay,
I just don't know if it's I have to get it another watch just because I don't know if it's
you don't know if
Captain
you can,
America,
right? You don't know if you
Winter
can put it.
Soldier. I don't know if I can put it on the same pedestal.
Gotcha.
Now, other movies I've watched, I just recently checked out Whiplash.
That's a great movie.
Um, it was good.
It's a weird movie though. It's like
That's what got me a little bit. It was weird.
it's one of
And
those movies where it's like,
I'm not
were
gonna sit
you
here and
like
say
Oscar
like
baiting, like, or
right,
it's a
right.
very
Or
artistic movie.
yeah, and it was yeah, it's that's the best way you could put it. It's a very artistic movie.
Mm-hmm.
The ending got me. I was not expecting that. Um
No, yeah.
I was not expecting that ending at all. Um and then I'd say the another movie I watched recently, or rewatched rather, was The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent.
I
The
still
Nick
haven't
the
seen
Nick
that,
Cage movie,
but I want to
and
see
it
it so
is
bad.
so funny.
My
Oh my
favorite
god.
movie,
I
Paddington 2. Oh, you are
Paddington 2.
messing with it. Paddington 2 is
Paddington 2.
one of the greatest movies. It will make you cry.
Fucking
Fuck,
Paddington
it's
2.
so good, dude.
I have it rated as a 3.5 star on Letterbox, but just a good laugh, man. If you just want to sit down and laugh your ass off, you go watch that movie, man.
Yeah, I need to watch it.
Like I literally in my notes here, I have it. The only thing I put down was fucking hilarious. That was it.
Fair enough.
So just good, funny movie, man. So yeah, those are the three that I kicked back into.
Mm-hmm. Okay, sweet. So for
Yeah, one real rewatch, um, one real rewatch, one movie I hadn't seen before, which was Whiplash, and then um, just a good funny movie,
so out of 10, what would you
Unbearable
rate
Weight of Massive Talent.
Whiplash?
I gave Whiplash a 3.5 stars out of 5
It's like a seven
on
out of 10.
Letterbox. A 7.
Okay.
No, it definitely was not a movie for me. It was not made for Brendan McKinnon as
No,
a
that's fair.
moviegoer.
That's fair.
But I understand why a lot of people would say this is a 5 out of 5. I get it. If you are if you are an artistic, like twisty,
Mm-hmm.
like kind of fuck with you, like moviegoer, movie
Mm-hmm.
watcher, that one makes sense to me.
Get the
I
fuck out of my
understand
face
where
before.
people are. Yeah, I understand where people are coming from. So
Yeah.
yeah, those were mine.
Cool.
What do you got, Will?
Still going through My Hero. Um, I haven't honestly haven't been watching a ton of stuff. I've just been super busy. I did watch the first couple episodes of the Terminal List Dark Wolf. Um, I like the first two. It's just really hard for me to find a time where I can dedicate an hour of just absolute attention to something. I'm most of the time if I'm watching something, I'm playing something, and I don't want to do that with this show.
Mm.
So finding times to like prioritize that has been kind of difficult.
Mm-hmm.
And then I rewatched Superman. for the first time. It's
Right.
out on HBO
Right.
now.
You
Um,
texted me that you were doing that.
mhm.
How did you enjoy your rewatch?
I thought it was good. It is still just as good. It's still up there. It might even be on second rewatch. I didn't notice a couple of things. And I didn't write anything down, so I can't remember exactly what it was. But I do
But there were
remember.
some things that
Yeah.
tickled your pickle.
Well, I do. I do remember.
I knew that would get you.
I knew that I specifically remember I'm sitting in a Discord watching this with somebody, and I remember going, "Oh, I didn't catch that the first time. Oh, that's interesting." And I think that if a movie like obviously you're not going to catch everything on first watch, but if you're watching the movie and you notice something and you go, "Oh, that adds like a whole nother like, you know,
That's kind of what happened to me with F1 on this third rewatch. Like there were stuff I didn't notice on the first two
mhm.
watches.
Yeah.
And then this third time I was like, that's why I'm like so, contemplating whether
Right.
I can put it next to my
Right.
favorite movie of all time.
Well,
But
and it was something along the lines of like, in Winter Soldier, the only thing, this is the only, like, the last time that I remember this happening is like in Winter Soldier when he's like the first mission that they're in,
mhm,
and he's like on the stealth mission or whatever.
yeah.
I can't tell you how many times I watched that movie before realizing that they muted the colors on the shield.
Oh, really? It took you a while
It took
to
me
see that.
probably 15 rewatches.
See, for me on that one, uh, I didn't hear remember how we talked about first when he first kicks the guy on the and
Mm-hmm.
you just hear that big
Tunk.
thud?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was what took me a while to watch here on the
Right.
rewatch. Was like just how hard the dude
Mm-hmm.
got hit. I think it was like rewatch like 9 or 10 before I
Yeah.
like realized, oh, he kicks the fuck out of that
Right.
dude.
Well, and it was like what it was for Superman was something along the level of like the shield being muted or something like that, where it's like,
Mhm.
oh, I didn't know that, like I didn't realize that or see that, catch that the first time.
Mhm.
That's really cool how they did. Like they added something in there that didn't necessarily need to be added, but it adds like that
Right,
whole nother level of like reality into it. Like obviously
right,
Captain America's not coming into a stealth mission lit up like fucking Christmas Day. Like that's just not
right,
happening.
right,
So I thought that was pretty cool. It was something along those lines of like, oh, they added that in. It
right,
was pretty cool
right.
attention to detail. Um, and then I saw the Demon Slayer movie. I got to see that in
Mm.
theaters. That was probably 2 weeks ago now. It came out on the 12th. I went to go in theaters to see that. And that was pretty cool. I had down here Demon Slayer review, but I think we're gonna skip that for now, just on the basis of time.
Yep,
So all I'm gonna
yep.
say is I'm gonna rank it out of 10, 8,
Good. Okay.
seven
Good. So
point eight,
definitely,
something like that. Like good movie.
definitely worth it.
Oh yeah,
Definitely worth it. Okay.
for sure.
Good.
There are a lot of people saying that this is like one of the best animated movies of all time or anime movies of all time. They need to chill out.
I hope so because that means you better be ready to go up against Spider-Man into the Spider-Verse, and I don't think you want that fight, bro.
Dude, Finding Nemo, The Incredibles,
Yeah.
like How to Train Your
Yeah.
Dragon.
Yeah.
I
Yeah. Yeah. We're not. Yeah. Let's
animated
not.
movie
Let's not.
Animated movie is wild. I
Yeah.
personally think anime movie is wild too. Like I think that's way overhyping it. You have a better argument when it comes to anime movies. Now, granted, it is doing better than most anime movies. It's making more money. It broke the record in Japan for like highest grossing anime movie in Japan.
Gotcha.
And it like I think it outpaced Superman too, like on the worldwide box office,
Wow.
which is
Wow.
crazy. Um, they sold out of like how like people are doing like popcorn buckets and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, they did a popcorn bucket and a drink, like a collectible drink. They sold out of both of those in the first 8 hours of the movie being released at
What?
my specific AMC location. Yeah,
Wow.
I like walked in. It
That's
was
pretty cool.
I like walked in like 2 days later. I was like, "You guys don't happen to have those, do you?" And she goes, "We sold out the first day." I was like, "Yeah, yep,
Ah,
yep,
yep, makes sense. Makes sense.
yeah." So that's what I've been watching. That's what I did watch. Um, Again, I loved Demon Slayer. It was 3 hours long. It
Oof.
was a long movie.
Oof.
Okay, but here's the thing. That movie is basically three big fights. It's like
Right.
John Wick. You know how John Wick's like, oh, it's like four fights throughout the entire movie, but it's like, what do you mean only
Right.
four fights? It's like, no, these four fights are like 15 minutes, like 30 minutes long.
Right.
Like these aren't
Right.
like, oh, I'm beating up the bad guy, then moving on, and then it's like a bunch
Right.
of filler. It's kind of how Demon Slayer was.
Okay.
Um, so the way that Demon Slayer works is there's a lot of like backstory that goes on. Like whenever a demon gets defeated or whatever, you kind of see like what led up to them becoming a demon, like who they were in the past. Because demons aren't born demons; they're humans that were turned into demons. So you get to see like who they were as a human being before
Before.
and why their motivation as a demon is as they are.
Right.
It's pretty
Okay.
interesting. Um, but a lot of the times with Demon Slayer, which is one of the things that I have with it is it's a lot of like, okay, we're gonna start the fight, and in the
Hmm.
middle of the fight, now we're going to a backstory, or we're getting a little piece of the backstory.
Right.
5-10 minutes later, all right, we're back in the fight. We're fighting some more. All right, going back to another backstory.
Hmm.
Like the final fight, the fight of the movie, like the final act was literally that. It was we're fighting for 10 minutes. Then we're going to get a little bit of a backstory. And then we're going to continue fighting for 15 minutes. But now we're going to break and Tanjiro, the main character, is going to figure out like he's going to try and think logically, how do I beat this guy? All right, that's going to take like 2-3 minutes. And then we're going to start fighting. And that's not exactly right. So what happens? Then we're going to slow back and he's going to remember something and we're going to get backstory. Okay, that's fine. And then we're gonna continue fighting, and we get the backstory of the demon. You're like,
Interesting.
it's a lot of like, ooh, ooh, ooh. You're like, just fight. Like, do it all at the beginning or do it all at the end. Give me the whole like, we're fighting, we're fighting backstory. Like,
Makes sense.
that was my main issue with it. That and it was long,
Right.
but it
Right.
was very worth the long. I enjoyed it. The fight scenes. Demon Slayer is it's one of the most beautifully animated animes. It just looks amazing. Like there's not a part of this anime that I'm like it just doesn't look good.
Right.
Every moment I'm like I remember I had a rough time getting into it in the beginning because it was a lot of like filler or like a lot of like random stuff that didn't really have any bearing on anything. And I remember
Right.
like texting my sister being like, "Yeah, it's good. When they're fighting, it's very pretty." Like that's I remember like actually saying that. And like that was like my number one thing. But the movie was really good.
Good.
Anyway, in the interest of time, we're going to move on from that. I have two things we could do. The first is ranking the MCU movies. We haven't done that yet, and I think as a pod that we could come together and rank the MCU movies in like an S8 like F to S tier, right?
Okay.
But um you like Star Wars.
I love Star Wars.
We are getting a return to the movie theater for Star Wars for the first time since 2019. And we got a trailer for it. So I thought we could react to the trailer. I've seen
All
the
right.
trailer, but I think we could do it. So I think that's something that we should do your live reaction and my reaction to.
Okay. Uh,
So,
Huh. Uh,
eh,
eh,
I'm kind of there with you. I don't know.
I I I feel like I don't need a Mandalorian and Grogu movie. I
I don't.
I just
There's
I
nothing.
feel like it's
Good.
I personally I'm not even a fan, like a big Mandalorian fan.
Hmm.
Like now I'm gonna sit for 2.5 hours and watch whatever the fuck that is.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like I I know that's probably not a very popular opinion, but I just don't feel like there was a need for this.
Hmm. Hmm.
Um,
Yeah, I mean,
and just forgive my ignorance, but this takes place during what time? Is this after
after the original trilogy, it's in between the sequels and the original. So like before Ray, after they defeat
before
Palpatine.
Ray and after Palpatine?
Well, the first Palpatine,
Yeah, yeah. Jesus
because
Christ! Don't even
somehow
get me
he
started on that. Because
somehow
somehow, let's not
Palpatine.
even. Nope, nope. We're not doing it. Nope, we're not doing it. But
So
um,
dumb.
see this now. See that doesn't see. What then? What's the fuck? What's the point? What if this is post? If this is pre Ray and all that shit, and there's basically another baby Yoda living in the universe when Ray
Did
and
you,
all this shit ends up taking place.
did you see season 2 and
No,
3?
no, I didn't. No, I
Oh,
didn't.
okay.
I didn't watch any of
It
that.
explains it a little bit more.
Okay.
And I feel like a lot of like season 1 or a lot of the stuff in the Mandalorian is trying to like course correct because it came out season 2 came out after um Last Jedi. Not Last Jedi. Rise of Skywalker. After somehow Palpatine returned. Because there's like a plot line in there that like kind of explains how Palpatine could have returned. And you're like, "Oh,
This is dumb.
you're course correcting that. You're trying to make it so that this movie doesn't suck as much as it sucks." Um
This is dumb. I'm so, I'm gonna be
I found it
okay.
entertaining. I like the
I'm
Mandalorian.
giving you my full unhinged. I think this is stupid. I think this is a waste of fucking time. I think that this movie should not be made. I do not care enough about the characters. I do not care enough about. I know it's a popular series. I
Mm,
get it,
mm,
but why am I gonna go watch this movie for 2.5 hours? What's it gonna do for? What's the point?
because Grogu
Like,
is cute.
shut the fuck up.
That's what they're thinking. No, that's
That's
what they're
not a
thinking.
good enough reason. That's not a good enough
To
reason though.
Kathleen Kennedy, it is.
Oh my god, we're not no, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
Dude, don't
I
even get me
will
started on Kathleen Kennedy, dude.
we're not, hey, we're not going into it. We're not going into it, Will. Let's not go into it. But This is dumb.
Yeah.
And if we're gonna put our time and effort into a new Star Wars movie, can it be something that is fucking like original, and like can we go and like fucking fix, I don't know, maybe start a new trilogy where I don't have to sit there and go like, oh shit, like the same fucking 7 was the same as 4, and 8 and 9 just sucked complete ass because we ran out of all creative possibilities and made them 2 drag out movie. Like, bro,
You know
put
what
your
Josh told
time
me
and
the other day,
effort.
and it really
I don't want to
pissed me
hear it.
off.
If we're gonna fucking do a new Star Wars movie, can we put some fucking time and effort into something new, something creative, and something for a new trilogy that doesn't suck complete ass?
Well, we're
I'm
getting
sorry,
another
you just got
trilogy.
my
We are getting
yeah,
another
and
trilogy eventually.
that's awesome, but it better fucking be good
Yeah.
because this last trilogy was fucking terrible.
You know what
Sorry, you just got my full unhinged. I was very upset with Star Wars.
No, you ready
Go
for this?
ahead.
Josh told me this.
What did Josh say that pissed you off? Because it'll probably piss me
It
off
pissed me off,
too.
and it almost, it didn't, but it almost ruined Empire for me. The Last Jedi is just Empire. It's the exact same movie.
Yeah, it is. It is, and I'm done.
That
And I
pissed me off so much
make
because I
make
hate that
make
movie
it
so much,
make
and I love Empire
make
Strikes Back. It's the same.
because when Empire Strikes Back, because that's when Empire Strikes Back did it. It was original and it was its own fucking movie. And then you go and you do fucking Last
Here's
Jedi,
the
and
thing,
it's
though.
like
Here's the thing.
carbon.
I didn't dislike The Last Jedi because it was a carbon copy of Empire.
Oh
I
well,
didn't
you
even
dislike
realize
the
it
last.
because it's a
You dislike the
bad
Last
movie.
Jedi because it's a bad fucking movie. It's a fucking terrible movie. I don't even want. I don't even.
So okay. I like The Mandalorian. I like the series. I've watched all 3 seasons. I think they're good. I think season 3, a lot of people hate on it. I enjoyed it. Um, there's nothing in this trailer that gets me excited for this movie. I
Well, what
don't
what are
care.
you what are you supposed to be excited about?
I have no
What
clue
what
what's going on.
right? What more is there to this fucking story?
I don't know.
Like like what? They're gonna just keep traveling around and like who gives a fuck? Because we already know what goes on in the future. Like, bro, to me, this is such an obvious fucking cash grab, and I'm pissed. I just, it's a cash grab. That's what this shit is to me. It's a fucking. I don't give a fuck about the Mandalorian. I don't. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I don't care. I just don't. I don't care. I don't care about the Mandalorian. I don't care about Grogu because they have zero significance in the main timeline. Zero. They impact nothing.
Right. Like where are they in God, like 15 years?
Right. Set in 7, 8, 9. Fucking zero impact.
Obviously those
Zero
characters
impact.
didn't exist back then, so they're not going to be in
Right.
it, but
But
like
so then why are we continuing to fucking yeah, I get it. It makes you money. Logically, I understand. It
mhm.
makes you money. It makes sense. Makes sense to continue their story because it's going to make you money.
Right. And,
But
and and you can do it and you can make it in a way that they're not part of the original trilogy and it makes sense because there are characters that are still around in that time that aren't in that main trilogy.
or man, you know what? Pull the Batman. Fucking make him do its own shit in its own universe.
Well,
Like
that
who
is a
gives a
theory
fuck?
that is what's going on.
Like, can we just do some original? Like, then that'd be fine. If that's its own universe and its own fucking movie and its own universe, cool, great.
Yeah.
That would be fine. I don't care. But stop,
Like there's a
stop
theory
trying
that
to add shit after the fact.
there's a
Like
theory
you're
that like
adding shit after the
Ahsoka
fact.
and like all of that is happening in like a different timeline.
I'm so annoyed, and it's so obvious this is a cash grab, and it pisses me off. I like genuinely makes me upset.
Yeah. Well, to further on to this though, you you like Ryan Gosling? You think he's a good actor?
I think he's okay.
I like Ryan Gosling. I think he did pretty good in a terrible movie that was Barbie. That movie was not good. I It was not good. Come fight me in the comments if you think it's not good. It's not good. Simple as that. It's not a good movie. I think that Margot Robbie is good in it, and I think the acting is fine in it for the most part. Barbie does exactly what she's supposed to be doing, or Margot Robbie does exactly how she's supposed to be acting. Ryan Gosling goes exactly how he's supposed to be acting. The acting's fine. The movie's terrible. The movie's awful. It's so bad it's not funny. Um,
I never went to go see it,
don't.
so I
Well,
had zero.
do
Well, I
just
had
to
zero interest in see it.
do just to experience it. It's but um I haven't seen The Notebook, but I hear he's good in that. Blade Runner, he's decent in. He's pretty good in. I hear The Fall Guy is good. I haven't seen that. Gray Man. He's in a ton of movies. He's in Project Hail Mary coming up. That's a book to movie adaptation. Um, him and Sean Levy are doing a Star Wars movie. Sean Levy was the director for Deadpool Wolverine.
That's great. Is it going to continue expanding on shit that I really don't care about? These outside characters that I don't need a movie about?
That's a good question. I don't know. He did The Atom Project, Free Guy, Night at the Museum, things like that. Real Steel, that was all Sean Levy. They are doing a movie called Star Wars Starfighter.
Great. So
Um,
more shit about more shit that's going to be side characters that I don't care about.
yeah, I don't know if this is supposed to be
Awesome.
I don't know if this is
Thank you,
supposed to be the
Disney.
real, or
Thank you, Kathleen Kennedy. Thank you for making Star Wars less fun. I really appreciate it, guys. You're really knocking it out of the park right now.
Matt Smith and Amy Adams are going to be in it. It could be good. It's a standalone. It's not a prequel or sequel or anything. A new adventure set in a period we haven't explored yet is what it's called, or is what the what we know about it.
Great.
Could be interesting. Look, I'm all for expanding the universe of Star Wars. I'm okay with getting Star Wars stories that don't have to do with the Skywalker family. I'm okay
I
with
am
that.
too, but can we fix the main? Can we get a fucking good main storyline movie first? Can we not put all our energy into these shitty side projects and fucking make a good main movie first? I'm sorry.
But okay,
This is so.
here's
It's infuriating.
here's a
It's
counter argument to
infuriating.
this. The main What if we just leave the main storyline alone? Just don't touch it. What if we create a new main storyline? What if we go forward from somewhere else and just say Skywalker stuff, that's gone. We did it.
Yeah,
We're done.
no, I'm cool with that. I think that's what should be the next main storyline is go fucking 300, 400 years in the future
Mm-hmm.
and have it be fucking Joe Schmo is the next Jedi and maybe
Well,
it
so
can
how do we know
connect to
that
the Jedi
how do we
history,
know that
but like
Starfighter is that new stuff? How do we know that that's not a part of it? How do we know that that's not what it's doing? It's creating what if it's
because I
creating
don't need a side because I don't need a sideline bullshit story to set up a main event. Can I just have a main event movie? Like why do I need all this extra shit to lead into to set up the world? Bro, no, can
would
you
people
just
care?
fucking start? They cared when the first Star Wars came out because it was a fresh new idea.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Even
People are gonna care because it's Star
George
Wars.
Lucas didn't even think that Star Wars was going to be a thing. Was going to be
Right,
popular, like the first one. They created
right.
books and stuff that
But it is
completely
now.
changed the story because they were like, well, fuck it, we might as well just write the sequel books. Like, who cares?
Right. But this isn't like it's a franchise people care about now. It's not like it's branching off of nothing.
Okay, I guess
It's not
that's
like
fair.
it's a standalone movie.
So you're saying like just because the name Star Wars is going to be in it, automatically people are going to give a shit about
Yeah,
it.
people care. Yeah, people automatically care about it.
Same way
Why the
that
fuck
like
do you
people
think
are going to
it's the
give a
same
fuck
way
about
people
Loki.
are gonna care about these stupid fucking sideline movies?
Yeah, that's fair. Okay. I could see that happening, and it's the same reason that people give a shit about Marvel movies, Could be a
Marvel
shitty
movies,
Marvel
exactly.
movie or a shitty Marvel TV show, but it's got Marvel on
Right,
it.
but
So.
right, it's got Marvel on it, and they're gonna make a fuck ton of money just because it says the words Marvel on it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. So you would rather just say, fuck expanding it. Just continue on
Yeah,
to a different
yeah.
storyline.
Continue on to a different storyline. Make a good main storyline movie
Does it
first,
have to be
because you
Jedi?
haven't done that. No, I don't give a fuck if it's Jedi. All I care
So then
about
what if
is that it's
Starfighters with that?
well, if Starfighters is the main continuation, if it leads into a main continuation, if they say, "Hey, this Starfighters movie is going to be the first movie in our new line of main storyline," then cool, great. But if it's another fucking sideline project, I'm going to be like, "Why should I give a fuck? Why should I care?"
Because it's Star Wars. To beat your own drum, it's Star Wars.
I'm not going to care,
Hmm.
but other people will.
That's fair. That's fair. I think I'd care, just because I like the expansion of the worlds and stuff, and getting to see like the different sides of it. Like Clone Wars was just just enough not the Skywalker series. I know it was. Like I know it's still technically Skywalker saga stuff, but it was just enough not that I was like, yeah, this is something very different. Like I like this. And if we have something else like that, especially the Starfighters where we don't really touch on them much in Star Wars, it's just like they're there anyway. Like I think it'd be kind of cool to see like something from their point of view as opposed to just it being a side character like Poe Dameron.
Right. I don't know. Like if you go and
But why
look
not just do it with Poe
at
Dameron?
right, but like for me, I'm just like
Like to
any
add to
of
your
these
argument here to play devil's advocate for to myself, so to argue for you, why not just make it Poe Dameron and just move along the main storyline that way?
right.
Why
Like
do we have
I
to
just
make this?
why do we have to make this like I get it. It's because it's Star Wars and you're going to make money off it. I understand why. But as a fan, I'm just like, dude, there's all this extra shit that I'm going to go and watch this movie once. I'm never going to watch it again,
Mm-hmm.
and it's going to have zero impact on the actual main story. Why the fuck should I go see this movie? Why the fuck should I care about any of these characters you're going to introduce? Because I'm going to see them one time, or maybe I end up seeing them, in the sideline of like on the side of like a main quest or of the main story. But like in the grand scheme of things, their story that you're about to fucking spend millions of dollars making and fucking like all this time, me watching it and whatever, I'm gonna watch it once and then I'm never gonna give a fuck about it again.
Okay.
That's what happened with Solo.
Yeah, but that was a bad movie, and it was a character that already existed, that we already knew how his story went. This would
To
be
be honest with
this would
you,
be like us giving Yoda an origin movie. Like that's
it,
essentially what that is. Like
okay, then picking off of Last Hope, is that's what it's called, right? Or what was the not Last Hope? Why did I say that? Um,
New Hope
the
is the
one,
fourth one,
not
the
the one
original
before New Hope,
Rogue
the
One.
one that they made, Rogue One.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Rogue One. I liked Rogue One.
Loved Rogue
Don't
One.
get me wrong. I loved
Big
Rogue
fan of
One.
Rogue
I
One.
thought it was a good movie.
And we got Andor out of that, and I think Andor's
I
good.
saw it once. I saw Rogue One once. I never rewatched it again. I don't give a flying fuck about any of those characters, and I have never seen any of them in anything else.
Do you, do you
I did not watch Andor.
do you remember the end of Rogue One? Because
I
that
do remember the end of
do you? Because
Rogue
that
One.
tells you
Yes,
why you're not seeing the characters.
I get
They're
that,
all
but what
dead.
I'm saying, right? But then there's zero reference to them having ever fucking
Nope.
made any
Wrong.
impact or doing what? What?
Many
What?
Bothans died to get this information. literally it enters into the
I
beginning
get that it enters
of.
into it, but what I'm saying is, if I'm in 7, 8, and 9, right?
Mm-hmm.
Zero reference back to that.
Back to
4, 5, and 6. I get it. 4, 5, and 6 were made in the fucking 70s. I understand. I get it. But like, I'm so sick of the extra shit that I don't need.
also Saw Gerrera was in it. He's a Clone Wars character who has had stuff in like a lot of video games and like stuff after that. Like he was in the Mandalorian and all that. Um, so that's not necessarily true. But what do you mean?
No, I guess
Wait,
I
wait, wait,
guess
wait,
I'm
wait, wait,
just
wait,
getting.
wait. Pause.
I guess
Are
I'm just
you
getting upset.
upset that the characters from Rogue One and the events in Rogue One
No,
aren't mentioned
no,
in
no,
the
no, no,
sequels?
no, 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 no. I'm not. That's not what I'm saying.
Okay, okay.
What I am. At the end of the day, I liked Rogue One.
Mm-hmm.
It was a good movie.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't need Rogue One.
No, but we got it and it was a good movie, so don't we benefit from that?
I don't really care about it. Like, I guess it entertained me for the 2.5 hours when I was fucking 14. But I've never gone back and rewatched. I have never once sat down and been like, you know what movie I want to watch today? Rogue One.
You need to rewatch Rogue One. I enjoyed it. I know it's like a hot or cold. Either people don't like it or they do. I think you should go back and rewatch it at least one more time. Like eventually, maybe not like soon. Like it's not like a dire thing, but like eventually. I think it's a good
Maybe.
movie.
I don't know.
It
I'm just
explains.
I guess here's my issue. This is what I'm trying to get at.
Mhm.
I'm so sick of the sideline extra shit when the the main storyline stuff sucks so bad. That's the point I'm trying to make. At the
Like
end of the day,
make
I
something
am
good for the main storyline before
make
you try and
something
make
good for
something.
the main storyline before you go and try and do all this extra shit. Because your last 3 main storyline movies sucked complete ass.
Hmm.
But we're so focused on everything else. I don't need everything else. I need a good main storyline movie.
What if they're focused on everything else because of that? Because they bombed so much and everybody's liking these other things, they're like, we're gonna shy away from this for a little bit and focus on this
Then what's the fucking point?
to make that the main go through now.
I can't get behind it, man. I can't.
That's fair.
I'm just
That's fair. But I think yeah. Long story short, there's nothing in that trailer that really excited me. It's leaving me going. Well, that's it, you know. But and I think you just could care less. You couldn't care less about it.
I don't give a flying fuck about Grogu or the Mandalorian.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, I said it.
that's kids in the comments. You better not be watching this, but if you are, come get them, flame them.
Go ahead, you fuck. I'm ready to go, you fucks. I'm ready to absolutely go.
Yeah. Anywho, I think we got to. I think that's all the time we have for now. I think it's just got to be a shorter podcast episode. So until then, thank you guys for watching the Film Club Rejects podcast with us. I'm
Thank
Will.
you for being rejects, everybody.
Thank you for being rejects with us, and have a great day.
Peace.